Hello, now thinkers. Hello. Being the change. Yes, today we're going to be talking about being the change. When we talk about being or bringing in change, it takes a lot of conviction, perseverance, patience, and commitment. There's a social cause bug, or should we say, an interest in bringing out that change in society in a lot of us. But today we're going to be talking to Miss Madhu Verma, who is the founder of SoCh in Action, a foundation as such with a mission that is definitely a passion, one that you would truly enjoy hearing about. Be the Change Exposition. What's it about? Let's hear it from Miss Madhu Verma, who's all set to think aloud. You're a founder of SoCh in Action. What is SoCh in Action? Could you tell us?
Yeah, the name describes it a little bit. Soch in Hindi means belief, and also it's a short form of social change. We all are aware about different issues in the society, but somehow we don't necessarily take any action to bring about change. So this started all with that belief, how to make social change part of your life, and just a habit. And so when I started with children because my son was 8 years old, and I was looking at something which was engaging for him, and that motivated him to give back to the community, and he felt good about it. So I was unable to find something for an 8-year-old, and so one thing led to another, and we started working on this and attracted a lot of volunteers. Now it's an established organization. We are in our 5th year now, and we worked with over, I would say, 5,500 children in Singapore, all under the age of 15.
So, talking about the very recent event that you are coming up with, which is called Be the Change Exposition, that's under SoCh in Action, right?
Yes. So let me explain what SoCh does and what the values are. We really believe in the power of a child. We believe that the child needs to be inclusive in our community, and how we can empower every child to drive change, to shape the society ultimately they're going to live in, and to show the child, you matter in the society, your voice matters, what you think, change is possible, and shape the community the way you want to. So taking those values and taking those beliefs, we want to make, every child have that spirit, I can bring that change in my society.
But, Madhu, while you were talking, I was just thinking, here we're talking about children. We're talking about very impressionable minds, one that are not very mature. I'm sure it involves a lot more effort into changing the minds of children. So how does SoCh really do it?
I think it's probably easier. It's hard to teach old dog new tricks. So it's easier with the children because once you show them the purpose, and once they believe in what they want to do, they're completely fearless, and they bring a very different perspective to a problem, and then they'll go all out to just bring change. We run a program called Design for Change, and we represent this in Singapore. The program is running in 34 countries. The program Design for Change, it enables any child and every child to just bring the change with their own ideas. And I see stories from India where 11-year-old is stopping child marriages. In Zimbabwe, they're bringing back, old customs. In Mexico, they're cleaning beaches. In Bhutan, they are, stopping use of packed lunches and plastic for the environment. So it's unstoppable, with the ability of children. And I think it's easier to motivate them, to inspire them, because they're pure.
Totally.
They're very pure in their thought. There is no hidden agenda. And it just, they absorb it like a sponge, you know.
Very well said, yeah. So, could you tell us a few of the programs that you have with the children? In fact, for all those who are tuned in right now as well, if they would want to know what are the programs that they would be a part of if they are a part of SoCh in Action.
So we do a lot of workshops and project-based work with children. We mainly work with schools at the moment because these children are young, and school gives us a good platform to work with them. And we work with the teachers to bring about these workshops, and they look at what change is required around them. So we just ask them, what bothers you? Just go out and fix it. So it may necessarily not be, climate change is happening, so I need to do big things. It can start with, my school bag is heavy. We tell them, if it's heavy for you, it's heavy for 2,000 other students in your school. So what can you do about it? So it ranges from those, the changes in their own world, to helping the elderly, to helping cancer patients, to helping the visually impaired, to anybody. But the important part is they need to believe in it. It should move them. And apart from these projects, what we try to do is bring all of the children together to celebrate change, to celebrate, compassion. We always award the smartest, the fastest. So we want to award the one who's more kind, who's more compassionate. So we've been, for last 5 years, we've been doing an annual event called Be the Change Exposition. And we bring all these young change makers together. So they're able to share their story. They're able to inspire many more children. They're able to learn a lot from each other. And this year it's just in 10 days, on 11th of November at SoCh City, SoCh Convention Center, from 9 to 12:30. There'll be over 200 young change makers under the age of 15 who will be talking about what they've done in the community. Just to give you some example, there will be children who have worked with 11-year-old primary school children who work with autistic children. And they have seen how they are so similar. Secondary school kids, they have designed sensor devices for wheelchair-bound elderly to avoid collision when they are moving in public. They have designed games and devices to promote face-to-face interaction between their peers and family members. One school has come up with creative campaign on how to recruit more volunteers for wheelchair-bound patients, because they need to go to rehab sessions on a regular basis. So it's variety of these issues which they recognized, to bring about a positive change. Apart from this, there will be also social organizations who have designed special programs, workshops and activities for these children to learn even more about the society. So the exposition is like a carnival. It's like a celebration. So you're learning, you're sharing, you're getting inspired. There's flamingo dance happening. There is Zumba dance happening. So it's music. It's a fun time. I have been a marketer by profession, and I looked at social change, and I said it just makes us very sad. It starts with a very negative beginning. And how do we market it? It's a lot of fun. It makes us happy. So it's an experience that you probably go and watch a movie, which is emotional, but you pay for it and you go and you want to do it. So how to make social change more engaging, more fun? You see the positive side of what it does to you. So this event is really the culmination, and I think it's not only amongst children. Children will inspire a lot of adults. They really look at what children are capable of doing, and it just it can bring a whole lot of change in the whole community, in the way we look at our society.
Fabulous. What's your aim for SoCh in Action for the future? Where do you see SoCh in Action going?
I mean, the vision is very audacious to engage every child in social change as a way of life. It is not something that you do on a weekend. It's not planting a tree on your birthday. It's about, if you see something is wrong, how do you drive it to change that?
Right.
And it's not limited to volunteering. It's a much more engaging process that every child takes ownership that, okay, this is not right and I can do something about it, and I don't have to wait for the government to act. So it's more like a civic activism. So that's what we are hoping to achieve.
Brilliant. So do you want to tell me, Madhu, from what age can one be a part of SoCh in action, and how does one be a part of it?
Okay, we currently start with the age of 8, but we are realizing we can probably go even younger.
Okay.
One is, if you want your child to be engaged, reach out to your school of your child and tell them about our program. Just come over to our event and just have a feel as to what we are doing. As a parent, be a good role model and encourage a child not only in academics but these activities as well, because it's a holistic development of a child. It empowers them, and an empowered child will do good in everything, in academics, and research has shown that. And we do also holiday programs now, because there was a lot of requests from parents that, look, my child's school doesn't do it. So we come up with periodically holiday program as well. So you can just like us on Facebook. We will put the information there.
Right.
Whenever new programs are happening.
Great. So sounds brilliant. Yeah, really looking forward to this event. It's one of its kind. It's a niche event that not a lot of people in Singapore I know are doing. So definitely looking forward to it, and I'm really urging all the loud thinkers who are tuned in right now that to try and be a part of Be the Change Exposition, and of course in turn of SoCh in action.
Great.
Thank you so much, Madhu. Wonderful talking to you.
Thanks, Imani. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.